set, Dick. I posted the closed sign out front.
Good, then we're ready to roll.
I'm really looking forward to this trip. It'll be a nice break from lugging people's suitcases around.
Well, I finished wrapping Mr. Vanderkellen's birthday gift. Are you sure you want to give a millionaire slippers?
Honey, it's a pretty good present. I mean, millionaire or not, at night the man's tootsies get cold.
Steph, I still don't understand. Why are you bringing empty suitcases?
Michael, it's not that complicated. When we get to Newport, Mommy will say, Stephanie, do you want to go shopping? And I'll say, no, I don't need anything. And she'll say, come on, just one outfit. And I'll say, okay, but that's it. And then she'll buy out the store, and I'll bring it all back in these.
Well, why even bring luggage if you show up empty-handed? Maybe they'll buy you that, too.
Michael, leave the bags.
Now, Steph, no arguments this time. On a long drive like this, I insist you wear your seatbelt.
Oh, Michael, it rumples my dress.
Sorry, Steph, but I don't want to see my cupcake flying through any windshield.
You can bet I'll be wearing my seatbelt.
Yeah, George, whatever you like.
Well, we better get going. It's a 5-hour drive to Newport.
I've got some great car games. Let's play 20 questions. I'll give you a hint. It's a living person.
David Hasselhoff.
Wow, that's right.
George, maybe we shouldn't play any more games.
Okay. 99 bottles of beer on the wall. 99 bottles of beer. If one of those bottles should happen to fall. 20 bottles of beer. If one of those bottles should happen to fall. 19 bottles of beer on the wall.
George.
Hello, Victoria.
Hello, miss. Welcome. Oh, you've had a very long drive.
Yeah, exactly 1,580 bottles of beer.
I'll tell your parents you've arrived.
Hi, all these things. Miss me? You've lost weight.
Stephanie, my God. This is the most luxurious home I have ever seen. Slippers?
Honey, an awful lot of cold marble to walk on in bare tootsies.
Can you imagine the plumbing they have here? It wouldn't surprise me if the pipes were all copper.
I bet they are, George. It's a pity they obscured them with this damn mahogany.
Stephanie!
Mommy!
Princess!
Daddy! You remember everyone? Dick and Joanna, George and Michael?
Hi, Mr. and Mrs. V. Thanks for the invite. Can I stay in the East Wing this time?
Absolutely, but I'm afraid the 4th floor is closed. You see, we're converting the screening room to Dolby. Whatever that is.
Come along upstairs, everyone. I'll have the servants show you to your rooms.
Oh, just point the way. We'll be able to find them ourselves.
No, you won't. Stephanie, do you want to go shopping?
No. I don't need anything.
Come on, just one outfit.
Michael, could I see you for just a moment?
CC, Mr. V.
Michael, it's obvious that you and Stephanie are very fond of each other.
I'd put it more strongly than that, Mr. Vanderkellen. She's my main muffin.
Quiet. Well, I love Stephanie very much, too, so I've had this document drawn up.
Prenuptial agreement. Well, there must be some kind of mistake. Steph and I aren't even engaged.
But you're clearly headed in that direction. Now, if you marry, well and good. But if you should divorce, that's when this little baby kicks in. It simply provides that Stephanie's money should remain hers.
Oh. Are you sure all this is necessary?
Now, Michael, I don't want you to feel pressured into this. Read it carefully, consider each point, think it over, and then sign it.
Oh, no, a fingerprint. Honey, please don't walk on that.
The floor?
Well, be careful.
Honey, will you relax? This is a guest room, not a museum.
Oh, my God, a Renoir.
Honey, don't worry. I won't walk on it.
Dick.
Honey, just because these things are expensive doesn't mean they aren't meant to be handled using... any consolation, the floor is okay.
Oh, my God, we owe them $7 million.
I'm sure this is replaceable. We saw hundreds just like this all over Europe. Well, not like this. Coming.
Hi, all. I need someone to witness my signature on this.
Well, what is it?
A prenuptial agreement.
Michael, does this mean you and Stephanie are getting married?
I jumped to the same conclusion, Joanna, but I was wrong. Mr. V is just playing it safe.
Michael, have you read this?
I started to, but they lost me after that first heretofore. Besides, Mr. V trimmed the fat for me. This just says, if Steph and I divorce, she gets to keep her fortune.
Well, if you think that's fair, I'll witness it.
Great. It is fair, isn't it? I mean, you'd sign it, right?
Well,
you wouldn't sign it?
well, if it was me, I might feel some of the phrasing could be construed as hinting that I was, a blood-sucking gigolo.
Whoa. I'm beginning to have second thoughts about signing this. I better go mull this over in the hedge maze.
Haven't you finished with that ship arrival section yet?
In a moment, Arthur. I have friends arriving.
Well, I have ships.
Hello.
Oh, well. How do you like your room?
Lovely.
Yeah, still filled with some beautiful things. One in particular, I'd like to talk to you about the music box with the ballerina on top.
Oh, you noticed that. Of course, it has no monetary value. You see hundreds like it all over Europe. Its only real value is sentimental. You see, Churchill gave it to me.
Winston Churchill?
Yes.
Actually, we call your room the Churchill room.
Oh, so a lot of the things in there were from Churchill.
No, just the music box. We built the whole room around it. Would you like me to show you how the music box works?
No. I mean, I'm kind of into reggae.
Oh, dear, Arthur. One of your super tankers went down.
Again? I better go buy another one.
He took that awfully well.
Oh, it's just a boat. It's not like he was sentimentally attached to it.
Dick, you have to tell him.
Tell him what? That his room was built around a pile of rubble? Oh, George, thank God you're here.
Boy, what a day. Dexter, the head maintenance man, took me on a complete tour of the grounds. I don't think there's a duct in the place I haven't had my head into. Oh, and the plumbing is copper. Dexter told me if you took all the pipes and laid them end to end, you'd have a really long pipe.
George, I need your help. I broke the Vanderkellen's music box, and I was hoping you'd be able to fix it.
Gee, Dick, I'm on vacation. I kind of wanted to get away from all that handyman stuff.
George, you just stuck your head in every duct. Come on.
Hi, everybody. Where are you going?
Upstairs. Dick broke the... Ow! Steph, there you are. Look what your father gave to me.
Ew, legal stuff. I'm bored.
Steph, this is a prenuptial agreement your dad wants me to sign.
Oh, Michael, I don't know anything about business. Let's order a snack on the intercom and then hide from the servants.
You don't understand, Steph. This document is an insult.
So don't sign it.
But, Steph, your Papa San is turning the screws.
Well, I can't let him ruin our vacation like this. I'll talk to him.
Great. Be strong. Don't let him bully us.
Daddy! Daddy, IBM went under.
What did you say?
Nothing, Daddy. I just wanted to talk to you. Michael told me about this stupid prenuptial agreement.
Oh, I wouldn't call it stupid, Princess.
Well, Michael doesn't want to sign it, and it's interfering with my fun, so where's the paper shredder?
Now, Princess, you just listen to me. You see, you're in love, so you're not objective.
Am too.
No, you're not. For instance, do you find Michael attractive?
Attractive? He's the handsomest man in the world.
Wrong. He is cute, I'll give you that. But there are many men far better looking than he. This Selig chap springs to mind. You see, love has blinded you. But it's clear to me that if Michael refuses to sign that document, it means only one thing. He loves you not for yourself, but for your money.
Daddy, that's ridiculous. If there's one thing I know, it's that Michael loves me for me.
Hi, all. If anyone needs me, I'll be hovering over Sukasa. God, I love this place.
Honey, why aren't you mingling?
Dick, I have nothing to say to these people.
Honey, don't be silly. They're just like anybody else.
Hi.
Hello?
What do you do?
Well, I'm president of a country.
Steph, are you okay? You haven't even touched the foie gras.
I'm fine, Michael.
But you've barely spoken to me since yesterday. If there's something wrong with my cupcake, this guy wants to... Whoa, caviar!
Michael, I thought you didn't like caviar.
Well, I hated it, and it makes me thirsty, but it costs $1 bazillion an ounce.
George. How's the music box coming?
The glue is drying now. Boy, do these folks know how to throw a party. Every light is on a rheostat.
Attention, everybody. Arthur's going to open his gifts.
I love gifts. It almost compensates for being 1 year closer to dead.
Arthur.
It's my birthday, so I can say what I like. I think I'll open this one first. It's from the Brentwoods. Tupperware.
And you were worried?
What a lovely name for a racehorse. Now, this one's from the Carstairs. A Gutenberg Bible. This one goes right by the bed.
Let's hope he doesn't get around to our gift until after everyone leaves.
This one's from the Loudons. Footwear.
Oh.
They're not real leather. Made in Taiwan. Good heavens, these come from one of my factories. Oh, it's a joke gift. Bravo, Loudon.
We could hardly keep a straight face until you opened it.
Isn't this exciting, Steph? A racehorse, a Gutenberg Bible. I wonder what's next. Something platinum, I hope.
Michael, why don't we take a walk in the garden, just the two of us?
Oh, why don't you start without me? If he gets any duplicate gifts I want to be in, I'll take that distance.
Daddy was right. You don't love me for me. You love me for my money.
What? How can you say such a thing?
A mink car cover.
Wow! Steph, wait.
The glue's dry.
Oh, it's absolutely perfect. They'll never guess anything was wrong. George, I guess I broke the cylinder.
Dick, why don't you just tell the Vanderkellens what happened? It's the only honorable thing to do.
Honey, let's give the devious thing one more shot. George, you think you can fix it?
Well, I guess so. I was planning to have a nightcap and check out the crawl space.
Hi, George.
Michael?
Dick, Joanna, can I bend your ear for a moment?
Sure, Michael.
gonna lose Steph. She locked herself in her room and she won't even talk to me. She thinks I only love her for her money.
Well, that doesn't sound like you, Michael, does it, Dick? Dick?
Well, I don't know. I think maybe Steph's right.
Michael, I refuse to believe you're after Stephanie's money.
Reasons, Joanna.
Well, you tell me. What is it you like about her?
Well, the usual things. She's pretty. She dresses well. She has that cute little button nose.
Would you love her if she didn't dress well?
No.
Suppose she wasn't pretty.
Date a dog? Not in this lifetime.
Would you love her if she was poor?
Well, sure, as long as she still dressed well and was pretty. Whoa, did you hear what I just said? I'd love Steph even if she was poor. I don't want her for her money.
Right, you're not a gold digger, you're just superficial.
Yeah, thanks. I'm gonna go fight for my cupcake.
I really don't see what this is going to accomplish.
I'm going to prove to you and your father once and for all that I'm not interested in your money. Wow!
Good start, Michael.
Oh, there you are, Mr. Vanderkellen. They told me you'd be down here.
Apparently they were right.
Mr. V, all this talk about PreNups has started some pretty serious doubts bouncing around. I refuse to sign this thing, but I want both of you to know that I love Steph for herself. Well, I'm glad that's over. What are we pouring?
We're not.
Huh?
Michael, I'd really like to believe you, but the way you've been acting, maybe Daddy's right.
Well, I was worried about the same thing, but Dick and Joanna helped me to realize that I'm not a gold digger. I'm just superficial.
Michael, are you sure?
Well, anyone can pass themselves off as superficial. But why should we believe you're not a gold digger?
Try this on. I fell for Steph the moment I saw her. As far as I knew, the only gold she had was in her hair.
Really, Michael?
You knew her name was Vanderkellen. That doesn't exactly say, Buster, can you spare a dime?
He's good. All right. Hold on. Okay. Remember the time we walked to the top of that hill and the sun was setting over Mirror Lake? The leaves were starting to turn gold. Somewhere, a loon was calling. There were streaks of orange and yellow in the sky, but I didn't notice any of that crud. Because I couldn't take my eyes off your new sweater.
The red one.
Exactamente.
All right, you've convinced me you are superficial. But not that your intentions are honorable.
Then I give up. I guess the only thing that'll convince you is this.
Michael, don't.
Do.
Daddy, butt out. Now, I'm sure that Michael loves me for myself. And if you'll excuse us, we have some serious making up to do.
But, Princess...
Daddy, I love you. Happy birthday. Now hit the stairs.
All right, but it's a good thing I'm rich. I can do my pouting in Aruba.
Steph, I've never felt closer to you than at this moment. Here. Now you'll never have to doubt me again.
And you never have to doubt me.
Oh, Steph. Wow.
George, where have you been?
I couldn't fix the cylinder, so I had to buy a new one. Boy, are these things hard to find.
Who is it?
It's Arthur and Marion.
How's it coming?
Just one more minute.
Arthur and Marion who?
First joke gifts, and now this.
Come in.
I hope we're not intruding, but we just couldn't let you leave without playing that music box for you.
Oh, good, because I was afraid to touch it.
It's a charming little thing. Winnie loved this tune. Listen.
Well, that's all the time we have. Thank you, Professor Chatsworth, for showing us your insect collection. I'm sure you'll find your runaway scorpion Cecil in no time flat. And we'll see you next week on Vermont Today.
And we're clear.
Cecil! Cecil!
Hey, I found him. He crawled onto a Danish and got stuck.
So, Dick, what did you think of today's show?
I thought it was fine until Cecil decided to make his break.
Was it a good example of the kind of show you like to do, a kind of lasting impression you'd like to leave with the public?
I guess so.
Good, because Vermont Today's been canceled.
Canceled? Why? We have a small audience, but they're loyal.
Correction, Dick, we're loyal. The competition won them over with their Brady Bunch, Brady Brides hour. But don't worry, this shoulder will always be here for you to cry on.
Michael, telephone.
Excuse me, Dick.
Everyone, you want to gather around? I have some sad news that I'd like to share with you. Vermont Today, the show we've all worked so hard on, has been canceled.
We know that, Dick.
You do.
Everybody knows.
Well, I just wanted to thank you for the fantastic job you've done and let you know that I've been touched by your kindness and your friendship, your loyalty.
Can we go now, Dick? We have to set up for Pearl's kitchen.
Your hard work.
Back, Dick. Now that you're over the cancellation blues, let's talk about your brand new show.
What new show?
What didn't I tell you? It's called On the Town, a modern 80s kind of program. Hip, fast-moving, pow-pow powerful.
Well, it sounds horrible.
Well, don't worry, Dick. It'll still be brainy like Vermont Today.
Michael.
And you'll be able to move out of the studio and on location.
Location? Always wanted to do that. Okay, Michael. I better tell the crew. Everyone, you want to gather around?
Again? You trying to get us fired too, Dick?
Apparently, my announcement was a little premature. Michael tells me that we'll all be working together on a new and, I think, even better show.
We know. On the Town, right, Dick?
Right. Well, that's all the new information there is. Right?
Except for who you're going to get to be your sexy new co-hostess.
Michael, what's this about a co-hostess?
Where'd you hear that?
From the crew.
Oh, then it must be true. But don't worry, you get to pick her.
Is that right?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm Larry, this is my brother Daryl, and this is my other brother Daryl. And this is our new quadruped acquaintance.
Ew. I have never seen anything in pink look so frightening.
What a great pig.
We was taking a bicycle tour of the local cesspools when suddenly we saw these two tiny eyes staring out at us through multiple layers of filth.
That would be hard to resist.
Yeah? It just seemed to grunt, take me, take me.
What do you call it?
Well, that's a large portion of the reason we're here. We've decided on Miss Stephanie.
There is a God, and he does punish. Stephanie, they named the pig after you as a compliment.
How are you, Miss Stephanie? Those are very pretty cloven hooves you had. Waddle on over here, Miss Stephanie. Let's see that sprinky tail shake.
George!
I guess I have some handyman stuff to do.
Hi. What's with the pig?
Larry, Daryl, and Daryl have named their new pig after Stephanie.
Works for me. Everyone, you want to gather around? I have a sort of a sad announcement to make. After 3 years on the air, Vermont Today has been canceled.
We know, honey, and we're all very sorry.
You all knew?
Well, Michael called and told me, and I told George and Stephanie.
Well, how did you know?
Anybody with an eye for the Nielsen's could have seen it coming. That Brady Bunch, Brady Bride's Hour was a masterstroke of counter-programming. Well, it's time to slop Miss Stephanie.
My recurring nightmare has come true. My name has been used in a sentence containing the word slop. Dick, honey, Michael also mentioned that your new show would have a permanent co-hostess. Now, I made a deal with myself that I would ask you once, accept your answer, and that would be the end of it. No ifs, ands, or buts.
No.
We're so very, very happy you joined us this evening. Please come back and visit with us again real soon. Right, Dickie?
Yeah.
That's it. Nice audition, Buffy.
Oh, you really think so? I may have put a few extra words into the script. I have kind of a tendency to do that.
Yeah, I really didn't notice.
You know, I really enjoyed doing the weather on Channel 10, but it would be so incredibly neat to get to do deeper stuff.
Well, we'll let you know.
I mean, if I get this job, it would make me so amazingly, fantastically excited.
Well, that's something I'd like to see.
Well, our next possible femme sidekick is Liz Sable.
Hi.
First, let me say I refuse to wear a bikini, halter top, push-up accessories, or any article of clothing that exposes my body for cheap, titillating purposes.
You shouldn't have to worry about that. Our goal is to do a classy, informative show about Vermont.
Sure.
I'll start any time.
What are you looking at? Good evening, everyone, and welcome to On the Town. I'm Liz Sable.
And I'm Dick Loud.
That was very nice. We'll let you know.
If I were a man, you'd let me finish.
I don't know about you, Dick, but I feel like checking to see if I still have all my equipment. Next, we have Nancy Preston.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, I'm a big fan of Vermont Today. I'm sorry it was canceled.
Well, thanks. That's very nice of you.
Do you have your copy handy?
Well, actually, I've memorized my part. I hope that's okay.
Just this once. Start any time.
Thank you. Good afternoon, and welcome to On the Town. I'm Nancy Preston.
And I'm Dick Loud.
We're going to travel all over this great state of ours and see everything, starting with how they tap trees to get maple syrup. Take it away, Dick.
Wow.
Well, I've certainly heard enough.
Oh, well, thank you. I really do hope we get to work together. Maybe my master's in Vermont history won't go to waste after all.
Wow.
So, Dick, what do you think?
There's no contest.
I couldn't agree more. So, do you want to be the one to tell the guy grinder she didn't get the job? Okie doke. You can open them.
Gee, Michael, this is nice.
The station has high hopes for this show. No expense was spared.
Great staircase.
Oh, don't touch that! Well, in order to get the set looking this good, we kind of had to ignore the building codes. It's perfectly safe. Just remember one simple rule. Never lean.
Well, I think, despite the danger, this is going to be a good show, and I'm starting to get excited about working with a co-host.
Hi, Michael. Hi, Dickie. Oh, the set is so incredibly wonderfully neat, isn't it?
Yeah. What's she doing here?
Good one, Dick. You have to get used to this loon.
No, she doesn't. What's going on?
Dick, access those brain cells. You said it yourself, no contest. Host, meet your co.
Oh, Dickie, it's going to be so amazingly terrific working together.
You can keep yourself happy.
Don't lean.
How could you hire her?
Well, gee, Dick, I thought we agreed. It's a little lousy of you to flip-flop on me now.
I didn't flip-flop. I never wanted her. I wanted Nancy. She was smart. She was confident. And she loved Vermont history.
Well, no offense, Dick, but snore. Trust me, you and Buff will be Buffo.
I hate her.
Well, try and have fun with that.
She has to go.
Oh, hi, honey. How'd it go today?
Just great.
So, is Nancy Preston as good a co-hostess as you thought?
Well, Michael didn't exactly hire Nancy. He hired somebody named Buffy Denver.
Buffy Denver? You mean that terminally happy weather girl on Channel 10?
That sounds a little like her.
I hate her. Oh, I do too. She's so superficial.
I tried to fire her, but I couldn't do it. It'd be like stomping a Smurf.
Hi. You're looking at 3 usually happy-go-lucky scamps who've just hit bottom.
Something wrong?
We have bad news, Miss Stephanie. You're missing.
You mean the pig one?
We went out to her pen and she was gone. The boat was pulled and the latch was released.
Somebody let her out?
We doubt if she'd have had the dexterity to do something like that on her own.
Who could have done such a thing?
Hey, I know. Maybe not.
Stephanie, over here.
Yeah.
You let that pig out of the pen, didn't you?
I was just setting it free so it could go back to the forest or the sea or wherever they come from.
Stephanie, pigs don't live in the forest or the sea.
Then this one will be the first.
Excuse me. I hate to break up a family chat, but we have some sow seeking to do. I'll just post this right here.
Missing Miss Stephanie. Farm grown. Tiny pin eyes. Approximately 300 pounds. Will respond to her name or a pat on the rump. Larry, is this the only poster you have?
Yep.
Oops, it ripped.
That's okay. We have a ton of others slapped all over town.
Oh, my God.
Wait, let's search for her together.
You know, I'm really excited about doing my first live remote broadcast.
Yeah, me too, Dick. I'd much rather lug around this portable hernia than sit on my duff in a nice, comfortable control booth.
Oh, Dick, look who's here. It's your history buff.
Oh, you made it.
Places, everyone.
Dick, before we go on, I just want to say that, well, this is your kind of environment and my first show, so if you don't mind, I'll just stay quietly in the background.
I think your instincts are very good.
Well, thank you.
And in 3, 2.
Hi, I'm Dick Loudon.
And I'm Buffy Denver.
And we're coming to you live from the Vermont Museum of History. This is one of my favorite places, and I'm thrilled to be able to share the reverence and appreciation that
I'm sorry, I always giggle in museums, don't you?
Not really. We're standing next to one of the museum's most prized possessions, a letter dated 1778 and signed by Thomas Jefferson. The letter concerns...
Oh, let me see. I once took a course in handwriting analysis. See the way he loops his E's? That means he was real shy at parties. What did he do for a living?
For a couple of years, he took a crack at running the country.
That's right. He was president.
Well, let's move over here. This is an authentic general's map of the Battle of Bennington, where the brave colonists fought the British.
Oh, I know where this is. This area is known for its high humidity. Not only were those brave soldiers battling the redcoats, but they were also battling that frizzy hair weather.
I think now would be a good time to bring in the curator of the museum, Mr. Dennis Longfellow.
Hello, Dick. Buffy. You want me to comment on that frizzy hair thing?
No, that's okay. Tell us, Mr. Longfellow, Which exhibit is your favorite?
Well, that would have to be right over here. Ethan Allen's diary.
Ooh, this is personal. Should we really be looking at this? I hate when people look at mine.
I'm sure Ethan Allen wouldn't mind.
Well, then, as long as we're snooping, does it mention in there when he decided to get into the furniture business?
Buffy, why don't we just let Mr. Longfellow talk?
Well, I'm sorry. I was just trying to help. I always get hollered at in museums, too.
Oh, it's all right, Buffy. Did you have to come down on her so hard, Mr. Loudon? She was only trying to breathe a little life into this place.
I'm sorry.
I wish half the people who came into this museum had her enthusiasm and curiosity. But you had to crush it, didn't you?
Well, I
Go to hell, Mr. Loudon.
Buffy and I will be right back.
Hi, Dick. Gee, I ran out of the museum so fast I didn't get a chance to congratulate you on your first on the town.
Michael, it was a disaster.
Well, not totally. The moment when the curator told you to go to Hades Town had real power.
Michael.
Easy, Dick. You were right. I was wrong. You plus Buff equals... Let's see what's on the other channels. But the important thing is the station and I still believe in On the Town.
Well, so do I. But we need a fresh start with new personnel.
Finally, Dick, total agreement. And may I say, this guy's impressed you're not taking your canning personally.
You're firing me?
Well, you don't expect me to fire Buffy, do you? Dick, the audience loves her, and they're going to love your replacement. He's waiting right outside. He didn't want there to be any hard feelings. Come on in, Biff. Dick, meet Biff Randall.
Hi. You know, it's really super to put makeup on in natural light.
You wear makeup when you're not on camera?
Well, not as much.
Biff, show Dick your teeth.
I saw the show, and I didn't think you were as horrible as everyone said. I really mean that.
Thanks.
Why don't you wait outside, Biffer?
Okay.
To be honest, he wasn't even the best audition, but who could resist On the Town with Biff and Buff?
Good luck on your new show, Michael.
And good luck on your new show.
What new show?
Well, believe it or not, the station had some good response to you, too, but our research shows people want to see you in something more intellectual.
You mean something exactly like Vermont Today?
Nail on the head, Dick. Well, we'll hammer out the details later. I've got to go. I promised Biff an ice cream.
Oh. I have good news. Vermont Today is back on the air.
We know, honey.
No, you couldn't know this one.
Biff wandered into the kitchen.
Hi. We bring glad tidings in pork form.
Oh, boy, Miss Stephanie's back.
We just kept calling, and finally she came home, just like Lassie. We have a bit of disturbing news. When we gave her a hello hug, we noticed something that we failed to closely inspect earlier. Miss Stephanie's a he.
What?
That's right. And as much as we love the name Miss Stephanie, it could do irreparable damage to the pig's sexual self-image. But we've come up with a name that is still fit for such a noble hog. Come on, it's wallowing time, Dick.
Dick!
Works for me.